Hello and good day, Madam NURMAIZATUL. We are Group 3 from Class 21D. Title for our SMP 21803 Intro to Manufacturing Group assignment is Car Tire Manufacturing.
Assalamualaikum, my name is LYANA binti Syekh Muhammad RAZUKI and my matrix number is 2012-20643.
Assalamualaikum and hello, my name is NURUL ATHIFAH binti MAHAT. My matric number is 2012-20661.
My name is Santiya ANPALAKAN. My matric number is 2012-20683 and I'm from class 21D.
My name is NURAIN AFIQAH binti AZMAN and my matric number is 2012-20652.
Hi, my name is Muhammad ABDUL. My matric number is 2012-20610.
Hello and good day everyone. My name is ZHAO from Group 21D.
So now, let us start with Chapter 1, which is the introduction. What is a tire? A tire is a ring-shaped component that surrounds the rim of a wheel to carry a vehicle's load from the axle to the ground while providing grips on the terrains over which the wheel travels. Synthetic rubber, natural rubber, cloth and wire, as well as carbon black and other chemical compounds are used in modern pneumatic tires. They are made up from two parts, which is a tread and a body. The tires are classified into two categories, which is the automotive and others. The automotive are then divided into two, which is the light medium duty and heavy duty tires. And for the others, it is designed specifically for aircraft, bicycles, and a range of industrial uses. Now, let us see what is the objective of manufacturing car tires. Tires are made to support the vehicle's weight, absorb road shock, transmit traction, torque and braking forces to the road surface, and maintain and modify the vehicle's direction of movement. Tires with more complicated features and performance are being created in response to the increased demand for gentrified high-performance vehicles. Do you ever think that the car tires have history? Yes, they have it. Now let me tell you, around 3500 BC, man invented the wheel, which was originally just a bent piece of wood, and after a while, leather was added to make the ride more comfortable. Rubber eventually took the role of the leather. Slow-moving vehicles employed the original rubber tire, which was solid rubber without air. In 1905, the tread tires was introduced. The addition of the tread is to keep the tire carcass from coming into direct touch with the road, and the tire friction coefficient was also improved. The development of the tire began in 1920s. In 1931, the DuPont company industrialized synthetic rubber. In 1923, the balloon was introduced, which was a low-pressure tire having a larger contact area with the road surface. By doing Chapter 1, I realized that the older generation is very wise with innovating product. They use all the equipment available in that era to manufacture car tires and improve it from time to time to make sure it fits along with all the surfaces available on the surface of Earth. Now, let me pass my presentation to the next presenter to talk about Chapter 2.
First and foremost, I would like to talk about facility description. Manufacturing facility means building and structure including machinery and equipment. The primary purpose will be the manufacture of tangible goods, the processing material by physical or chemical change. Then we go further to manufacturing process. In a tire forming machine, many layers of carefully prepared rubber are wrapped around a metal drum to make a passenger vehicle tire. The tire's various components are transported to the forming machine, wherein experienced assembler cuts and arrange the strip to make the various elements of the tire, which is now referred to as a green tire. The metal drum collapses when a green tire is ready, allowing the tire assembler to remove the tire. The green tire is then placed in a mold to cure. There are 6 processes, which is compounding, milling, extruding and calendering, component assembly and building, curing and vulcanizing, and finishing. Next is equipment. Tire manufacturing equipment is intended for tire profiling and production. The equipment is extrusion machine, rubber calender machine, and TBM stand for tire building machine. Extrusion machine is used to make the majority of the components of a tire. Rubber calender machine is the process of compressing a compound into thin sheets. To make green tire, the TBM assembles all semi-manufactured products such as tread, sidewall, inner liner, body ply, bits, and cord body. After that, material that is used in the making of tire, which is natural and synthetic rubber, carbon black, fumed silica, vulcanization, antioxidant, anti-ozonant fillers, and plasticizers. To conclude this part, we know the process of making tire, the equipment that is used, and type of material which used to make a tire. Now I have finished chapter 2 and let's move to chapter 3.
I will be continuing with the chapter 3, manufacturing processes. The first manufacturing process for car tire is mixing. The mixing of a raw material to form a rubber compound is that it can create a car tire. The raw materials for making car tires are natural rubber, synthetic rubber, carbon black, oil, steel belts, and more. The compounds will be more and mixed mechanically by the Banbury mixer to mechanically break down the rubber is in attempt to obtain a uniformly homogeneous. The homogeneous mass will mixed and formed into a shades of rubber that are calendared as for us in the tire building. The second manufacturing process for car tire is calendering. The calender machine consists of 4 rows throughout which the rubber sheets are forced and pressed. There are several functions the calendering machine which are to prepare compare rubber as a uniform sheet of detection of thickness and weight, to place a thin coat of rubber on a fabric for skimming or coating, and to make the forcement to rubber into the interstices of fabric by friction. The third process of a car tire manufacturing is extrusion. Extrusion is a high volume of manufacturing process into which the rubber of the granulars of the rubber is fed into a cylinder which is having a rotating screw. Then it is the process of the particular rubber get heat from extreme sources of heat, so it can get heated gradually and ultimately it gets melted and it will be pressed and against a die which is having a suitable opening of the desired shape. The knowledge that I have learned from this assignment is that I get to learn the raw material of the car tire, the manufacturing processes of the car tire, and the recommendation of how to improve the manufacturing process of a tire. After completing this assignment with my group mates, I have get to the opportunity to differentiate the difference between a passenger tires and a truck tires, which is different in size, weight, materials, and the way it's created.
Now I will continue with 3 other processes, which is the fourth is green tire component are manually assembled on the tire building machine. A green tire is built by putting all components according to the specified procedure by using the building machine. The elements that will be wrapped to the drum is the inner liner, body plies, and sidewalls. Then the bits are also put and the assembly is turned out over the bit. The casing ply is folded over the bits to anchor it. The tire is then shaped by inflating the central section of the drum. Finally, the thread is fitted and glued into place. After that, a special fluid is sprayed on the green tire to prepare for vulcanization. This process is curing and vulcanizing process. The tire blend then be installed in the curing mode. When the green tire is placed over the bladder will be filled with a specified time, temperature, and regulating heat transfer medium such as steam, hot water, or nitrogen, while the damn-shell mode closed. When the tire is removed from the mold, it will have a quite definitive form and properties. Last but not least, the tire will undergo inspection process for ensuring the quality of the tire. 3 types of inspection processes will be done, including material inspection, visual inspection, and final inspection. After undergoing all the tests and final inspection confirm the tire shape is uniform and diameter is correct, the tire is ready for shipment. It's time for this tire to hit the road. In addition, while doing this assignment, I have explored in details on how the process of tire manufacturing, and at the same time, I can gain a new knowledge. Besides, I was also able to find out the difference between the process of making passenger tire and light truck tire. Moreover, my group and I also discuss and try our best to finish this assignment in order to produce good outcomes.
Chapter 4 is about discussion. In this chapter, we will learn 3 parts. I will talk about the first part, which is recommendation of manufacturing process. My suggestion for the manufacturing process for a machining company is to develop a long-term strategy. It is due to effort to create a national industry assistance system to improve the manufacturing performance of the company tire product. The strategy is very important and needed to be taken into account as it creates a coherent system and can be increased the number of assistance facility and service provider in the long run. A long-term strategy is proposed to a machining company that produce this tire product in order to continue produce quality and better tire for the use of surrounding community, thus making the machine company the #1 tire manufacturer in Malaysia. My next suggestion is staff training and performance support. Machining company need to train their staff as well as provide accurate industry support. The workforce of employees in company can bring about a big start in success during the manufacturing process. During the manufacturing process, the company must have a skilled and trained worker to carry out a good machining tire manufacturing process. Performance support is also needed to improve the production process based on practical learning. Therefore, machining company need to offer their staff the opportunity to learn new skill and schedule training season at any time. Now that I'm done for my part in chapter 4, let's move on the other part.
Today, I would like to talk about recommendations on equipment. After our discussion in a group, we came out with the result that by using tire building machine, or known as TBM, a robotized tire making machine that specializes in assembling semi-manufactured goods into uncured tires that are known as green tires. We recommend this machine is because it has a low maintenance cost and it's easy to use. The next equipment that we recommend is tire curing press. Tire curing press is used in a process of applying pressures to the green tire in order to give it a final shape. And the last equipment that we recommend is the tire retreading machine. It is used to give the surface of the tire a pattern to increase its friction on the ground to avoid accidents. This applies not only to new tires but to reuse the old tires too. Next, I would like to talk about recommendations on materials. After our discussion, we came out with synthetic rubber as the main materials in making tires. We recommend synthetic rubber in making tires is because it saves costs, it has high resistance against heat, better air tightness compared to natural rubber, and is able to cope with high temperature more effectively. There are also other sub-materials that we recommend in the process of making tires, such as carbon black is an incomplete byproduct of combustion of petroleum that is used to strengthen and reinforce carbon compounds. The next material is oil-based plasticizer that is used to change the hardness of the tire. Last but not least, anti-degradants that are used to protect tires from the effects of the sun, oxygen, and ozone. That is all from me. We will continue with chapter 5.
Now we have come to the last chapter in this presentation, which is the summary of the main finding. Tires is a ring-shaped component that surrounds the rim of the wheel to carry vehicle's load and was invented around 3500 BC. There are two categories of tires, which are automotive and others. Each of the categories serve different types of vehicles. Next, a manufacturing facility means building and structure. The manufacturing process including compounding, milling, extruding, and calendering, component assembly and building, curing and vulcanizing, and lastly, inspection and finishing. While the equipment needed to manufacture a tire is an extruder, calenders, and tires construction machine. Other than that, the material needed to manufacture tires are natural rubber, synthetic rubber, carbon black, fumed silica, vulcanization, antioxidant, anti-ozonant, fillers, and plasticizers. The first process on how to manufacture tire is the raw material and mixing processes of carbon black, elastomers, and chemical in memory mixer to form rubber compound for car tires. The second process is calendering the fabrics and steel cord materials together with crafting them with rubber. Thirdly is extruding the tread and sidewall component. Later, the green tire components are manually assembled on tire building machine. The fifth process is heat and pressure are used to vulcanize or cure the tire. And the final process is the final finishing. The recommendation is divided into three categories, which is the manufacturing process, equipment, and materials. In manufacturing process, it is recommended to develop a long-term strategy. Next, staff training and support performance. While the recommendation for the equipment is by using a robotized tire making machine,
tire curing press, and also tire retreading machine.
At the same time, there are few recommendations for the materials used to manufacture tire. The first recommendation is preferring synthetic rubber than natural rubber, and target the quality and not the quantity produced. While doing these assignments, we have found out a lot of useful information about the process of manufacturing tires. It uses plenty of equipment and skills from every level of production to produce a good tire to be sold in the market. It requires plenty of research, as well as there are different types of weather and road surfaces around the world. Hence, by doing this assignment, we understand more on how tires are manufactured. That's all from us. Thank you.